There's a tension that many of us feel but rarely speak about, and that is the pull between doing things for God and actually being with Him. If you've ever poured yourself into ministry, spiritual exercises, or any form of church work, then Luke chapter 10 verse 38 to 42 might hit a little close to home. Now let's step into this scene. Jesus visits a village and is received by two sisters, namely Martha and Mary, into their home. Now Martha, as the responsible hostess, is up and about trying to make the place as hospitable as possible for her Messiah. But Mary, on the other hand, she chooses something entirely different. She just sits at Jesus' feet, listening to Him, soaking in His words. Martha notices this and is not happy about it. Resentment starts to creep in. You can almost hear the frustration in her voice when she says to Jesus, "Lord, do you not care that my sister has left me to do all the work? Tell her to come help me." Now pause. This isn't just a sister spat. This is about a heart that is being burdened and weary with unbalanced service. Now how does Jesus respond to this? In gentleness, He says to her, "Martha, you have burdened yourself with so many things, but only one thing is necessary. Mary has chosen the better part, and no one can take this away from her." Now let that sink in. Jesus isn't scolding Martha for serving. He is not dismissing her service, but rather, He's pointing out to her that somewhere along the line, she might have replaced her fellowship with Him with service. And isn't that us sometimes? We post Bible verses every now and then, but we neglect our quiet time with God. We go about showing up for everyone else, but we never show up for the one who has saved us. We plan events here and there, but never really pause on to pray. Now, it is dangerous and subtle at the same time, because while serving God can feel spiritual, which it is, but when it comes at the cost of our fellowship with God, it becomes performance, and performance drains the soul. The truth is, God is not impressed by how many things we can do for Him, but rather He's particular about a heart that is still enough to listen, a heart like Mary's. And Mary was not lazy, she was attentive. She was conscious of the fact that her Savior was in her living room, and no dish, no obligation, no chore was more important than hearing His voice. Martha, in all of her good intentions, missed the moment, but Jesus, in His love, invited her back to what truly matters. Today, Jesus is inviting you and I as well. He's saying to you, "Come, sit with me. There's only one thing that you truly need, and that is me." There's a place to serve, but it must first flow from a heart that has been with God. Now here's the challenge. Before you post these verses, before you lead, before you preach, before you serve, take some time to sit, listen, and soak in God's presence. Don't let your calling rob you of your communion. Don't let your service replace surrender. Choose the better part. Choose Him. My name is Jojo, and this is Ark with Team David.